Good morning, everybody. It is a Thursday and I have to go into the office today, but I decided that I'm going to do a little Pilates workout. Yesterday morning I walked on my walking pad in the morning. I did 10,000 steps and I was gonna do it today, but I got up a little bit later than I wanted to, and I don't feel like it. Honestly, I don't know. I don't feel like doing it. So I decided that I'm going to do a Move with Nicole video, just a quick 20-minute Pilates video just to move my body. And then if I feel like walking later, maybe when I come home, I'll hop on the little walking pad that we have and do that. But yeah, I've been trying to tone up recently. I feel like, I don't know, the last couple of months I've been on and off with my workouts, and I've always eaten healthy, so like that's kind of been the same, that's been consistent. But in terms of working out and how often and all that stuff, I've been like on and off. So I just feel like I needed the consistency back, and I'm going to be trying a couple of different things and seeing what works. But yeah, walking has definitely been something that I've been implementing recently, especially as like a everyday thing. I think I only do like 1 or 2 days off. I'm trying to do it every day, but honestly it's really hard for me. I get lazy. Shall see. So I'm trying to do strength training 3 times a week and then walking almost every day. So I'm making breakfast, and I wanted to share this quick tip with you guys on how to get more protein in. And I'm just going to make myself like a little scramble with eggs. And what I actually like to do is add in cottage cheese into my eggs. I know it sounds super weird, but trust me, it is so good, and it makes the eggs really fluffy. So I just take this low-fat cottage cheese that I get from Costco. I add it into my bowl. And then I'm going to crack in my 2 eggs, and I'm going to give it a good stir, like really well. It's not going to mix perfectly. It'll still be a little clumpy, but you're not going to like taste the clumpiness. Like the texture isn't going to be weird, especially once you put it on the pan. Then I'm going to season it with salt, pepper, and I'm probably going to add turmeric to it as well. It'll give it a nice color, and turmeric is just really good for you, and it's like anti-inflammatory. And I have like a powder turmeric. So yeah, and that's going to be my breakfast in addition to my coffee. Okay, just really quick, I wanted to show you what my dining table has been looking like lately. It's been a puzzle. One puzzle after the other. This time around it's Pocahontas. I also did an Encanto puzzle from also Disney, and I did like this weird fish puzzle that I got. I don't even know where from, but that one was actually kind of hard. This one was easy. I did it in like 2 days, and then the Encanto one was actually also easy. I did it in like 3-ish days. This one has 750 pieces. The Encanto one had 1,000. This is what I'm wearing. I'm also going to put on a white denim jacket and some sandals, but I got this cute dress from Forever 21. It's like a little milkmaid dress, I guess. I don't know. Really living in this whole cottagecore vibe this summer. I got a couple of dresses that look and feel very similar. So really love it. Super cute, great length, and it doesn't cling where I don't want it to cling, but it's nicely like cinched at the waist. It has like these really cute buttons. Yeah, just gonna put on some sandals and a white denim jacket because it gets a little chilly at the office. And that's my out. Good afternoon. It is another day and I'm working from home today. I didn't film anything at work yesterday. I actually got stuck on my phone so bad. I got stuck on my phone and it was already like 8:30 and I had to leave because I have to be at work at 9. Thankfully, there was like no traffic on the road, so I got there actually early, but I was stressed. Anyway, I'm working from home today. This is my like little setup. Not like the bougiest or the most aesthetically pleasing, but it's really cute and fun and I like it. A couple of things I do want to change around, but for now this is working. I find that when I separate out my like leisure area away from my work area, I get things done better and it just works a lot easier for me. Like, it's hard for me to concentrate if I was to be working at like the dining room table or even in the living room. I do that sometimes, but very, very, very rarely. Only when this particular room gets really hot do I go and work in the living room, because I don't have an AC in this room, so I kind of have like a, yeah, I have a fan right there, and the AC from the living room is kind of blowing, so we opened up a little curtain, and then that fan kind of helps move the cold air in here, plus I have the ceiling fan going. So when this room gets super hot in the summer, then I go out into the living room and work there, but it's not my preferred place. I really like having, like, you know, my desk here and having all my stuff here and my little 2 screens as I work, and being able to shut the door when I'm in a meeting. And I don't know, I just like for it to feel more of like, okay, it's work time, it's office time, you know, rather than if I was to like work on my bed or something, which I've never done actually. That to me is just like preposterous. It's the first word that came to mind. But I think splitting up, you know, your areas in order to get work done is really important. It really helps me. I personally think it really helps me get a lot more work done. I'm actually somebody that gets way more work done at home than I do at the office, because at the office I'm just like strolling to the kitchen, you know, grabbing a little snack, grabbing some water, going over to my office buddies and chit-chatting sometimes. I mean, I always go with a question about work, but then of course that question gets answered and then we just start talking about other things, and that happens more often than not. Of course, when it's like super busy crunch time and everyone's just like in their desks, including myself, of course, like we're just really busy. But I want to say like half the time we're all like going over to each other's desks and talking, and but I think that's also honestly really important in order to form a good work atmosphere and a work culture. I think if you don't talk to your coworkers and you don't get to know them and you don't get to share experiences or bonds about anything, then it just becomes really like robotic, and I don't think that's healthy. So I think if you do go to work, like, and you are in an office setting, I think it's super important to talk to your coworkers, to eat lunch with them, and, you know, not the same people all the time, but break it up. Like, if someone new is going to the lunchroom or to the lunch area, go sit with them and chit chat. You know, even though we work in kind of various teams, we're all still part of one business, and I don't see some of them as often as I see the others. So I really enjoy spending time, especially with those coworkers that I don't like collaborate with all the time. So I don't know, I think that's like the most important part about working in the office, and going in 2 times a week is like the perfect amount in order to like cultivate that culture and that atmosphere and get to know your coworkers, and spend the other 3 days at home. I think that is like a great balance if you're to have people return to office. Having it be hybrid personally is the way to go. For those of you who work from home and can't seem to concentrate, if you don't have a designated area, I highly, highly recommend creating a space just for you. When I used to work social media, I did socials for like 2-3 years. I did not have a designated area. I would work in the living room or at the dining room table, and honestly it was just like, it was uncomfortable. It was like a drag. I could hear Liz like watching TV next to me and I get distracted, and I don't know, it was not great. And at the time we didn't have the space for an office, so I kind of had to make do with what we did have. But I'm so thankful that we have this room and that I'm able to turn it into an office space slash nerd room. So yeah, I love it. Wanted to share that tip with you guys in this little vlog, and I will see you soon. Oh, very quick, I started working on a new puzzle. It's a Rapunzel one. So excited. Okay, that's it. See you later.